One day, Jesus was teaching when a man who studied the law stood up and asked him a question. He wanted to test Jesus. He said, "Teacher, what must I do to receive eternal life?" Jesus replied, "What does the law say?" The man answered, "Love the Lord with all your heart, and love your neighbor as yourself." Jesus said, "You are right. Do this, and you will live." But the man wanted to prove himself, so he asked another question. "And who is my neighbor?" To help everyone understand, Jesus decided to tell a story about kindness, compassion, and what real love looks like. Jesus began. There was once a man traveling on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. It was a steep, rocky path, and travelers often walked it alone. As the man made his way down the road, a group of robbers suddenly attacked him. They stole his belongings, beat him badly, and left him lying on the ground, hurt, weak, and unable to move. After some time, a priest came walking along the same road. He saw the wounded man, but instead of helping, he crossed to the other side and kept going. Next came a Levite, another religious leader. He also saw the man, but he too walked past without stopping. The wounded man was still lying there, hoping someone or anyone would care enough to help. Then, Jesus said, a Samaritan came along. The people listening to Jesus would have understood immediately. Jews and Samaritans did not get along. They avoided each other completely. But this Samaritan didn't walk away. When he saw the injured man, his heart filled with compassion. He knelt beside him, cleaned his wounds, and gently wrapped bandages around them. Then he lifted the man onto his own donkey and slowly walked beside him all the way to a nearby inn. There, he took care of him through the night. The next morning, the Samaritan gave the innkeeper money and said, "Please look after him. If it costs more, I will pay you back when I return." He didn't know the injured man. He didn't gain anything from helping him. He simply chose kindness, because it was the right thing to do. After finishing the story, Jesus looked at the man who had asked the question and said, "Which of the three was a neighbor to the man who was hurt?" The man replied, "The one who showed mercy." Jesus nodded and said, "Go, and do the same." This parable teaches a powerful lesson. Being a neighbor isn't about who lives near us, or who looks like us, or who agrees with us. It's about showing love, compassion, and kindness, especially when it's not easy, and especially to those who need it most. When we choose to help others, just like the Good Samaritan did, we reflect God's heart and bring His love into the world.